Alright, this is gonna be a more in-depth video on Super Saiyan God Goku. I by the time I'm recording this, right? I've already played the Goku. I I like Goku actually, so far. I do want to play test him more, just to get a good feel of him. He is obviously a damage dealer. You are supposed to be using his skills to up his damage a little higher, but gotta continue working on that to make sure to know if I can do my freaking job, obviously. Anyways, I do want to talk more about him in this video, so let's watch the spotlight.
Finally! I was getting sick of waiting. It's about time I got a chance to fight.
Oh, that looks good.
Let's turn things up.
Yeah, see, you're supposed to use some of his skills in there already, bro. Whoo! I do like that, though. Dude, that is so cool. Alright, let's read some of his stuff first. Okay, so Super Saiyan God Goku, divine hero that can rain damage across vast distances, raise your red fury in battle, and pressure with enemies with unrelenting attacks. So essentially, red fury is his gauge. Every time you use skills, he can do more damage and all that stuff. Plus, he can reduce cooldown timers on his skills by a certain amount. I forget exactly how much. Actually, no, actually, they didn't put a specified amount. So it just shortens cooldowns, essentially. Okay, that's his first skill. Actually, let's do this. I didn't do my shit in time, actually. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a bust, but here we go. Here we go. So this, my friend, gonna be moving some stuff around here, so that you guys can see a little better. All right. So this is Red Fury. He gains buffs using the Red Fury gauge, as you can see right down over here. Hitting enemies with skills, so you have to hit with skills, except for Dragon Enhanced and Super Attacks. And Rush Attacks increases his Fury, which actually, with Rush Attacks, I don't think I've seen him. Wait, no. I feel like every time I used him, his Red Fury gauge never increased from Rush Attacks, only skills for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he's bugged or not, but maybe I don't know if I'm using him wrong. But every time I did use his Rush Attack to step up his skills, it didn't go up. I don't know. It might be bugged. Which then decreases over time while not in combat. When maxed out, buffs to self are activated and skill cooldowns are reduced. While buffs, he increases damage dealt with skills, and cooldown reduction is applied to himself. Also, while buff Fury will no longer increase until it reaches 0. So, just like any other gauge, reduces to 0 while it's in effect. You cannot increase it. There are some actually that do increase while the gauge is up. But in this case, you have to let it go through, or else you can't increase it again until until it resets. Simple as that. Yeah, I know. You're seeing that all his skills are being used pretty nicely right there. Also, he does more damage right there too. His rush attack is a key blast. It could go through walls. Oh, it bounces through walls. No, oh no, never mind. It just goes over them. Right, that's his first one right there. Arcane Shot. Fires energy blast with both hands at a set position. So it does cross between each other, but that's the reason why it exists, right? The further the target, the more energy blasts hone in. At level 3, number of energy blasts increases, and enemies hit by 2 or more blasts afflicted with it are affected with movement speed down, which makes it easier for you to deal more damage. And damage is increased while buffed by Red Fury, so it does more damage essentially. Yep, as you can see. God, shoot. Continuously release a linear beam. This is does last a while. You can actually activate this twice, but the amount it takes to deal damage while you can move it around as you use the skill. It does reset. So you can redirect while firing, damage will increase over a set period of time. The skill ends, and the increased damage resets upon re-entering the command while using Vanishing Step or another skill, or when the cooldown timer reaches 0. This can be continuously activated and damage increase while Red Fury is in effect. And yeah, just like that, as you can see. It's kind of weird how you have to move him like that. And this is Dragon Enhance. This does give burn to the opponent, which is a little easier to do more damage. They expect you to use all these skills to do more damage with this unit. Gives Arcane Shot the ability to penetrate enemies, which means any defensive skills like walls and all that stuff, it can bypass that. It gives God Shoot the ability to penetrate through walls. There we go. Closest enemy struck by this another skill is inflicted with burning and receiving additional damage. The effect ends when another skill is used, or when a set period of time has passed while buffed by Red Fury, the burn effect and the amount of damage is increased. So essentially, Red Fury just does more damage to all the skills. Simple enough. And you can get closer to the what's called the enemy with it too. You see, it also does last a little bit longer. Now you have the God Kamehameha. The God Kamehameha is an AoE super. Becomes findable by enemy heroes during the attack. At level 3, the range extends to the entire stage. Damage is increased by Red Fury, just like everything else. Yeah, that's a pretty big one right there. Well, that's it. That is God Goku. Now let's go to his other stuff. I have some of his videos up already, so let's take a look at his idle animations first. Big fan of his idle animations right there. They look fire. Not much movement at first. I feel like they could have, made him go Super Saiyan and then go to God. But it is very cool. And of course, that's the pose that's the pose from when he, what you call it? When he helps hit. But that is so cool, bro. I do like the ending. The beginning, I wish they could have done a little more, but this is fine. And there you go. That's the rest of his idle animations right there. Alright. Let's take a look at this one. What's this one? Oh, yeah. This is the finisher. You have to have hit on your team, bro, in order for this to work. Which is fine, because it makes sense, right? But this is cool. I love that they added that. They should add more of these. Then I have some of the skins in here. These are special skins. This one, I believe, is the in-game special skin. There is another one you can get from social media, but let me try to pull this up, actually. No, it's not this one, but there's another one right here. It's another one of these ones. I mean, top in season 4. This is the one you can pull from the banners. Oh, probably that one was the... Sorry, probably this one was it. I need to double check. It's a gold skin for sure. And of course we have... That's honestly the coolest one right here. That's honestly the coolest. But of course it's pretty seamless too. But I do like the intro. And I believe this is the acquired Dragon Ball. Yep, that's it.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, dude, that goes hard, bro. That definitely goes hard. Alright. I believe it's everything on those videos. Let's take a look at some of the other ones in here too. This, I believe, is the intros as well. These are some of the other intros. No, that's a
Even
victory
stronger.
screen. Victory or MVP screen, I forget.
I'm not nearly strong enough yet.
No, it's the MVP screen. Okay. That is so cool, bro. That's so cool. Alright, let's go to the next one. That's
This is
the
a level of
victory.
power I could never reach on my own.
That is fire. And then, nice. Gonna go into here. That's the intro. There we go. I was like, where is it? I believe with the pack, when you buy Goku, you also get some of the you get all the rare intros. Nice. I do like that.
Let's boogie.
Whew. Les Boogie. I've never heard him say that. That is wild. I've never heard him say that. Alright, I'm assuming these are some of the what you call it? The common skins. So you have God Goku. Oh, I do like this one actually. Nah. Meh. I do like that one actually. Slightly lighter inverted colors. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, sorry. It does look pretty cool though. Maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? Right. There's one more. So this is this is just his image right here. That is so dude. They did God Goku pretty well. I do like him. I like him. Just I need to work more on him. Anyways, God Goku is just literally made. All you need to do is just get his red fury gauge up as much as possible, and then use the skills, and then use the skills a lot more. You have to interchange a lot, but I like the design of this guy. Definitely, I think if you want to wait for him till he's free, definitely recommend it. Because I'd say this right now, he looks pretty good. He is pretty good so far. Like from my perspective, I need to work on using him more. We'll definitely keep an eye on this guy. So let me know how you guys feel. We got Kid Buu and God Vegeta coming in. I really like Kid Buu a little more, but we will see. Anyways, uh, yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you all on the next one.